After losing 3 straight games, the Blue Jays go out there tonight against the Atlanta Braves with Hyun-Jin Ryu on the mound and come away narrowly with the 2-1 victory down there in Atlanta, and a very high-powered offense in the Atlanta Braves were held to 1 run on 3 hits by the Blue Jays pitching staff. A great job overall by the pitching. I mean, the offense still is a concern for the Blue Jays. They still really haven't got much offense going. Yes, they won the ball game, and that's great, but the offense has really been struggling, and we'll get to that very shortly. But let's start with Hyun-Jin Ryu's start, and coming into the game, ERA of 8, hasn't pitched well, has not located his fastball well, which does not set up the rest of his pitches very well, and he's just been hit around, has been bad. What did you see early in this ball game? Fastball command. And the fastball looked up a tick in velocity. Not by much, a couple miles an hour, but again, that makes a difference, especially if you're throwing them in good spots, because not only does that make your fastball a weapon, because I don't know how many swing and misses he had with a fastball up in the zone at about 90-91. He had the changeup, and his cutter was just nasty. I mean, he was dialed in tonight. Yes, he only threw 5 innings, and the pitch count was up near, I think it was like 83, 85, in that range somewhere. Doesn't matter that his pitch count got that high. He gave you 5 shutout innings. Yes, he walked 3 guys, shouldn't have walked one. Acuna should have been struck out on 1, but it was, I don't know, he just didn't call it. But nonetheless, only 3 walks in the game, 1 hit allowed, did not allow a run, 8 strikeouts for Hyun-Jin Ryu in 5 innings. This is the guy that we were expecting to see when we signed him in the offseason. And you got him tonight. Now, is this kind of a coming out party for Ryu? Are we going to see this more often from him? Hopefully. Hopefully we're going to see this more consistently from him, but one start at a time. He was great. He was great today. He was fantastic today, and it really set up, really well for the Blue Jays, because obviously Shoemaker really didn't give them a chance yesterday. So you got a chance today from your starter, and Ryu really put a good performance out there today. And offensively, making people pay for their mistakes is a big thing in baseball. And early in the year when the Jays were 3-3, I mean, it's only 5 games ago or whatnot, but it feels like forever because they had the weekend off. They were making the Washington Nationals pay for mistakes, pay for missed balls, pay for errors. They were making them work. And they won a couple games. They kind of went away from that, didn't get much offense, and you're like, this is not very good. Now, in the top of the second inning, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. crushes the ball to center field, and it goes off the glove of Inciarte, which is actually just above his glove. So you can't really make that, excuse of making it count, right? But drill the ball to center field, and this is what we talk about, getting that ball up. If Vladdy can stop beating the ball into the ground and hit the ball up, he's got the strength. He can crush baseballs. He can. We've all seen it. That ball didn't look like it was going to go to the wall, yet it did. It was probably about, 6 inches probably from being a home run? Instead, it goes off the top of the wall. It stays in, a double for Vladdy. Couple batters later, Danny Jansen at the dish with runners in the corners. You got to find a way to score a run. It's a very shallow sac fly to Ronald Acuna Jr., a very good arm there in right field. Vladdy is like, all right, we have not scored a lot of runs lately. We really have not. So I'm going to try and test this. And he does. Some reason, Austin Riley cuts the ball off going home. I still think Vladdy would have beaten it, but it would have been a lot closer. And he's safe on the sac fly. 1-0 Blue Jays. They got the lead. And it's a big one right there. And actually a stat in the game that I heard, I think Buck Martinez say, was the Braves, in all the games they've played, was 12 games going into today. They've only had 2 games where they haven't not scored first. And it was both times when Jacob deGrom of the New York Mets was on the mound. And this was the 3rd game because the Blue Jays score that sacrifice fly and get the lead 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Bo Bichette, 2 out, hits a ball to center field. Inciarte runs on, and he has it. Oh, no, he doesn't. He should have got that. He slid into it kind of like a Kevin Pillar slide, but he missed it. It hit his glove and missed it. Bichette ends up at first base. 2-out single. He clearly ain't happy with himself. And then Bo Bichette's like, I'm going to take off for second. And he steals, not on the same play. He steals a few pitches later with Kevin Biggio up. And he slides in safely. Without a doubt, he was safe. Beautiful job there from Bo Bichette. Now he's in scoring position. Then Kevin Biggio rips a ball into right field, a base hit. Bichette comes in to score. 2-0 Blue Jays. ends up being the game-winning run, and you made an error. You made it come back and bite them in the rear end. Great teams do that. You give them another opportunity, they will beat you down. The Blue Jays with 2 out should have been out. The Braves with 2 out should have been out of that inning. But instead, the error keeps the inning alive, and then, I don't know how many pitches later, Bichette comes in to score to give the Jays the lead, which would eventually be the game-winning run. It's the crazy things about baseball that you never know what's going to happen. You think the most routine fly balls are going to be routine. Hey, you never know. You absolutely never know. The Blue Jays at the top of the 5th have a 2-0 lead. Ryu's out there dealing. We're feeling fantastic. Let's go to the bullpen real quick here. And then Thomas Hatch comes up, has a really good first inning, comes out in the second, and gives up a long, deep fly ball to left field. And Gurriel makes a great play. Next batter, Adam Duvall, crushes the ball to right field. Yeah, no one's going to catch this one. It's out of the ballpark. 2-1 game now, and we're only in the 7th. This is still a long out of ball game to go here. And then Ryan Brucke comes in to face 2 batters, strikes them both out on brilliant pitches, made Freddie Freeman look stupid, I forgot who the other guy he faced, but he made him look silly. Both times, both strikeouts. Great job by Ryan Brucke coming in and getting the 2 guys to end that 7th inning. Romano goes out there in the 8th, and what else do you expect? No hits, no walks, a strikeout for Jordan Romano, and he continues to dominate there in the 8th inning. And Anthony Bass goes out there in the 9th inning, gives up a hit and walks a batter, 2 on, but then a ground ball to Brandon Drury, touches third, on to first, ball game Blue Jays. Anthony Bass with a second save as a Toronto Blue Jay, and he continues to stay scoreless out there. Great job by Anthony Bass, great job by the bullpen, and great job Kevin Biggio and Bo Bichette making a mistake hurt the Atlanta Braves. Great job. Now, there's still a lot of work to be done because the Blue Jays statistically did not have a good ball game. 2 for 4 for Bo Bichette in the game. Actually, they might have actually counted that a hit. The play with Inciarte in center field. Kevin Biggio 1 for 4 with an RBI. Got off the schneid in a big way. And we'll take that 1 for. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 4 in the ball game. So, hey, his batting average went up 3 more points, up to 222. So, good news there for Blue Jay fans looking at Vladdy's numbers. And Randall Grichuk 1 for 4. But other than that, that's it. No offense for the Blue Jays. They really got to find their way to get on the bats a little bit more. We know this team has a great pitcher on the mound tomorrow, but give the guy some offense because he didn't get anything in his first start. I understand the Jays were facing Max Scherzer, but you want to give him something. Nate Pearson on the mound for the Blue Jays tomorrow, 7:10 first pitch down there in Atlanta. And Nate Pearson up against Touki Toussaint. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Fantastic name. I love that. And he doesn't look too hot. 6 2/3 innings, 8.10 ERA. But then again, so did Hyun-Jin Ryu. So there's that. But Nate Pearson looking to go out there and show us some more great things. Obviously, the pitch limit is going to be a little bit higher this time around. So who knows how long he'll go and how he'll do in his start. He's going to be facing a very good lineup. And the Braves are going to be going from facing Hyun-Jin Ryu, slow guy, all off speed, to Nate Pearson, who's going to be darting in 99s to 100. He's going to be firing them in there. So this is going to be a lot of fun to watch Nate Pearson yet again go to work there tomorrow. 7:10 first pitch down there in Atlanta, and hopefully we can see some offense. Hopefully the Jays can get clicking offensively, and now with a righty on the mound, you expect to see guys like Rowdy Tellez and Travis Shaw and Joe Panic probably. See guys like that in the lineup tomorrow. Get as many lefties as possible, I'm assuming, against starter Touki Toussaint. So it's going to be a lot of fun seeing the Blue Jays out there, and they have not won a series in Atlanta in quite some time. Either the Braves have won the series or it's been a split. I think it's like the last 8 series down there in Atlanta. So, or maybe it's just against Atlanta in general. I could be totally wrong with that, but you guys let me know the exact number there. But all I know is they haven't beat Atlanta a whole lot lately. So let's go out there tomorrow night, win the series, get back to 500 at 5-5, and then welcome or I guess you're not welcoming anywhere, but you're going to Boston to take on the Red Sox. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so guys, that is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and you enjoyed today's ball game, smack the like button. Do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game today. What'd you think of Hyun-Jin Ryu? What'd you think of the bullpen? What'd you think of the bats? Let me know, guys, in the comments below what your take was on this game. All right, Twitter is down below for myself. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. Also, the Instagram link is down below, so follow up that if you've not done so already. All right, and I will talk to you guys Leafs edition tomorrow as they play the Columbus Blue Jackets. 8 p.m. puck drop there in Toronto as the Buds look to take the 2-1 series lead and just start pushing these guys to the brink of elimination, because anytime you can get a win without Jake Muzzin is huge. He is back in the bubble, which is great news, but he will not be available for the series against Columbus, so don't even think about it. One game at a time. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. puck drop there. As for the Raptors, their next contest is at 9 o'clock on Friday night against the Boston Celtics, as the Raptors look for win number 4 in the bubble, win number 8 overall in a row, and look to eliminate the Boston Celtics from getting the second seed in the Eastern Conference. So that's kind of what we're going for. That's kind of what we're winning for there on Friday night. Like I said, 9 o'clock tip-off there. As for the Blue Jays, like we talked about, their next contest is tomorrow night against the Atlanta Braves. Nate Pearson, Tuki Tucson on the mound for the Atlanta Braves. 7 p.m. first pitch down there in Atlanta against the Braves. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys then.